Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Got some good news, and the good news comes from Saudi Arabia and from Muhammed Bin Salman, who through his power and charm succeeded in making sure that 10 prisoners of war, foreigners, were released by Russia. It seems like that was a prisoner swap, but Saudi Arabia went over there and said, hey, Putin, we're friends, buddies, can you do that? And Putin said, duh, I'll do it. So I think it went exactly like this. This article comes from Reuters, September 21st, 2022. Russia releases 10 foreigners captured in Ukraine after Saudi mediation, Riyadh said. And we have here a happy guy. Come on, show them over there, the happy guy. Don't read that. Anyway, he's happy. That's Muhammed Bin Salman saying hi. So Russia on Wednesday released 10 foreign prisoners of war captured in Ukraine following mediation by Saudi Crown Prince Muhammed Bin Salman, the Saudi Foreign Ministry said. The freed prisoners were American, British, Croatian, Moroccan and Swedish nationals. So American, British, Croatian, Moroccan and Swedish nationals. The ministry said in a statement, adding that a plane carrying the prisoners landed in the kingdom. And I'm quoting, the relevant Saudi authorities received and transferred them from Russia to the kingdom and are facilitating procedures for their respective countries, the statement said. See, Mr. Salam bin Mohammed bin Salman redeemed himself so many times already, right? For his hanky-panky that he was, accused of. The ministry did not identify the prisoners. A Saudi official said they were 5 Britons, 2 Americans, a Croatian, a Moroccan and a Swedish national. Well, the 2 Americans already know who they are. I just made a video on them. So it's a 27-year-old guy and a 39-year-old guy, ex-military veterans. So watch that video, you find out what's going on there. British Prime Minister Liz Truss hailed the release of the British nationals on Twitter as, quote-unquote, huge welcome news, end quote, after months of uncertainty and suffering for them and their families, end quote. British lawmaker Robert Jenrick said Aidan Aslin was among those released. He was captured earlier this year, then sentenced to death by a court in self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic, one of Russia's proxies in eastern Ukraine. Wow! Now that guy is having a real rebirth. Russia also released U.S. citizens Alexander Durkee, 39, and Andy Huing, 27. A family representative told Reuters on Wednesday. The pair, both from Alabama, were captured in June while fighting in eastern Ukraine, where they went to support Ukrainian troops resisting Russia's invasion. Large numbers of foreigners have traveled to Ukraine to fight since Russia's February 24th invasion. Some of them have been caught by Russian forces along with other foreigners in the country who say they were not fighters. Reuters could not immediately establish if the released group include Britain's Sean Pinner and Moroccan-born Brahim Sadoun, who were also captured and sentenced to death in Donetsk. A Swedish citizen captured at the port city of Mariupol and facing a possible death sentence under the laws of the DPR was among those released, Swedish Foreign Minister Ann Linde confirmed. I can confirm that a Swede who in May was taken into custody by Russian forces is free and on his way to Sweden. Prince Mohammed has maintained close ties with Russian President Vladimir Putin, including within the framework of the OPEC Plus oil producers group, despite having heavy pressure from Washington, Riyadh's traditional ally, to isolate Russia. Both Ukrainian and Russian forces have captured hundreds of enemy fighters since the start of the conflict, with a handful of prisoner exchange having taken place. The head of the UN Human Rights Mission in Ukraine said earlier this month that Russia was not allowing access to prisoners of war, adding that the UN had evidence that some had been subjected to torture and ill treatment that could amount to war crimes. Russia denies torture or other form or maltreatment of POWs. Now, it says here that the United Kingdom said that 5 nationals have been released, and they said that one of them was Ashlyn. Okay, well, that's the most important, it seems, for all these guys. Now, I have something to say. I didn't say anything good about, hey, the Russians did this and that's a good thing. No, they're all happy. Good, they're happy. You know, I don't know what to say. I mean, I know, not that I don't know what to say. I don't know exactly, I do not know what exactly to pick from my brain and censor to say it, okay? It's not changing, it's censoring. This I can't say, no, this one I can't say. So I'm gonna just, my little nerve over there will make contact and say something, because I gotta say something. I gotta say something. And I will start with this. I'm surprised that the Ukrainians are still naive. And you might say, what are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about, they have a naivete, it seems like, when they deal, you might again say I'm funny or something, when they deal with the West. I think they still have illusions. They have illusions. They still don't think that this is a war that those guys want to eliminate them. They still don't think that. It doesn't mean that these guys should have been, you know, like that. They're just bottom feeders. They're just, you know, people who were over there to be shot or shot at other people without properly knowing what the hell they were doing over there, thinking they will, you know, help others and all that for this kind of values and, you know, for you know, being altruistic and so on. But the fact is they played exactly the game those guys are doing, like the wars. The wars are conducted between the elites with us. So I don't know. The Russians have been called, you know, this and terrorist state and criminal, war criminals and so on, and they don't act like, at least here. I tell you what a criminal would have done here. They would have just hanged them right there, televised and broadcast it. That's all with them. Or firing squad. That's what a real criminal, a real terrorist state would have done. Or I don't know, do some, I don't know, some other nasty stuff to these people. Probably that happens, I don't know. But with these ones would have been a you know, like here, this what we are. What are we going to do about it? You know what I mean? Are going to attack us? But it seems like it's all controlled. It's not all the way. So with all these names that they attach, the Russians, you know, I'm not saying things don't happen over there. I'm not saying probably something like this happens. Not probably, certainly I would say in a battlefield. You capture someone, oh my God, everybody's looking. No, boom. Or maybe you're with the other persons around you, and you have the same mindset. And because the enemy is probably the same thing to your friends or to your comrades. Now, I don't want to, you know, say, oh my God, maybe that's exactly what the Russians did. They tried to have people like you talk like, oh my God, they did such a good thing and so on. No, but they could have easily done the other way without caring. What are you going to do about it? That's the point. What are you going to do? You're going to do the same thing you did already, which is trying to wipe me off the map. All right? Destroy me, destroy my country, destroy my tradition, destroy my civilization. I'm not going to go into, oh yeah, we invaded and so on. That's BS. That's BS. They invaded. Why? And we go again to all the 8 years. We go again to the Minsk agreements. We go again to 2014. the illegal overthrow of a democratically elected government with the help of outside forces. Who were the outside forces, and so on, the same sponsors that now NATO expansion and all that, you know, we can go to many things. With their culture, which is very different than what's pushed over here. Anyway, good that these guys were swapped, released. Good, congratulations to the Muhammed Bin Salman, his team in Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.